The sound of a phone cut through the silence. Loud. Relentless. Eureka stirred beneath the soft glow of morning light. Her face bathed in gold beneath the light curtain. Her body ached. Her heart felt heavy. She stretched slowly, reaching out for her phone, until a sudden pain between her legs made her flinch. Her breath hitched. She looked down. Only the duvet covered her bare skin. And that's when the memories came rushing back. Last night. Him. Raymond. But the space beside her was empty. The sheets were cold. He was gone. Her phone kept ringing, piercing through her thoughts. She groaned, stumbling to her handbag by the vanity. When she picked it up, her eyes widened. Over 50 missed calls. All from Harvey. Her heart raced as realization struck. Paris Fashion Week. She was supposed to be there with him. Shit, she muttered under her breath. The phone buzzed again. His name flashed on the screen. She hesitated, then answered. Eureka. His voice was tight with worry. Hi, Harvey, she whispered, bracing herself. You stood me up. I waited for hours. I called you again and again. Do you have any idea how worried I was? She bit her lip. He was angry, and she couldn't blame him. I'm sorry, Harvey. I was getting ready, but then... Her voice trailed off. She needed an excuse. Something. Anything. Then what? He demanded. I fainted, she lied quietly. I just woke up this morning. Silence. Then disbelief. You fainted? What? Are you sick? Or, are you pregnant already? Her heart skipped. Pregnant. The word echoed in her mind. Her hand flew to her mouth as the thought struck her. What if she gets pregnant? Would that change everything? Would he finally love her? Are you there? Harvey's voice snapped her back. Yes, she said quickly. It's just the wedding stress, I guess. He sighed. His tone softened. All right. Just take care of yourself, okay? She smiled faintly, trying to sound cheerful. Can I make it up to you? Maybe take me to the Eiffel Tower. You've been there before, he replied dryly. Come on, Harvey. I said I'm sorry. If he hadn't stopped me, I would have come. She froze, realizing what she had just said. You mean Raymond? He asked slowly. She fumbled for words. I think I'm losing my English. So where are we meeting? He sighed. Trocadero Station. And this time you'll be the one waiting. Fine, she said softly. But don't stand me up as revenge. Minutes later, Eureka stepped out of her room. Her mind tangled with thoughts of last night. But then she heard it. A voice. Furious. You slept with that slut. Cassandra. Her blood froze. Just relax, babe, came his voice. Raymond's voice. Her chest tightened. He still called her babe. Her heart pounded as she pressed her ear closer. I didn't choose to sleep with her, he said. Father told me to. If I didn't, we'd lose everything. The words stabbed her like knives. He didn't want her. He never did. It's you I love, he told Cassandra softly. Last night meant nothing. It was just skin contact. You're the only one in my heart. Eureka staggered backward. Her throat burned as tears blurred her sight. She rushed downstairs, whispering through broken breaths. You can handle this, Eureka. It's only temporary. Everything will be fine. But even she didn't believe her own words. Later that day, Paris gleamed around her like a dream she couldn't feel. She sat beside Harvey in his car, forcing a smile. Thanks for the outing. I really had fun, she said. He chuckled softly. You're welcome. Should I say hi to Raymond? Her heart skipped again. No. Maybe when we're back in the States. She stepped out, waved goodbye, and took a deep breath before opening the front door. But the moment she did, the air left her lungs. Clothes were scattered across the living room floor. Cassandra's moans filled the house. Her tears fell before she could stop them. Her body trembled as the truth stood naked before her. Behind her, Harvey's voice echoed in disbelief. Holy guacamole, are we at the wrong house? Eureka didn't answer, because deep down she knew. This was her house, her marriage, her heartbreak, and it was only just beginning. What the hell is going on, Eureka? Harvey's voice cut through the air as she dragged him away from the house. His steps stumbled behind her, confused. "Who is in there?" he pressed. Eureka didn't answer. Not until they were back inside his car. Her chest rose and fell quickly. Her hands trembled as she struggled to breathe. Then the tears came, silent at first, then uncontrollable. "Talk to me, Eureka," Harvey said softly. "What's the problem?" She wiped her face, trying to speak through her shaking voice. "It's nothing. I'm fine." But she wasn't. She was breaking. Harvey reached for her hand, his touch gentle. "You know you can always talk to me, right? Who were those people in the house? Where's Raymond?" His words hit her harder than he knew. Her lips quivered as another tear escaped. "The man she married was in bed with another woman. It wasn't the first time, but this hurts more." Harvey sighed and brushed away her tears. "It's okay. You don't have to explain. I'm here, all right? Whenever you need someone to talk to." Eureka nodded weakly. "Thank you," she murmured. "Can you stay with me for a while? I can't go back in there right now." "Of course," he said quietly. She leaned back in her seat, her body trembling, trying to erase the image of Raymond and Cassandra entangled in passion. But the memory refused to fade. Minutes passed in silence before Harvey spoke again. "Do you want to see how the fashion event went? My friend sent a recording." She nodded faintly. "Sure." Just as he reached for his phone, her screen lit up. "Raymond." Her stomach dropped. "That's your husband," Harvey said. "Tell him to get those people out of the house." He still didn't know who the couple were. Eureka froze. The phone wouldn't stop ringing. "Can you just answer it?" Harvey urged. She sighed deeply and picked up. Her voice was cold. "What is it, Raymond? Are you done? Where the hell are you?" His voice thundered through the phone. "Why weren't you answering my calls?" Eureka turned the volume down quickly. "How important were your calls?" she snapped. "Can you stop calling me? I want you back home now. Don't ever go out without telling me." Her tone hardened. "What if I don't?" He paused. Then his voice dropped low, filled with threat. "Stop pushing me, Eureka. You have 30 minutes to get home, or you won't like what happens." He hung up. Eureka stared at her phone, her hands trembling with anger. Harvey frowned. "Eureka? What's wrong? Why did you speak to Raymond like that?" She forced a smile. "Can we talk later, Harvey? I need to go inside." Grabbing her bag, she whispered, "Thanks for everything." He nodded slowly. "You're welcome. I'll call you." The moment Eureka stepped back inside, the house looked spotless. No clothes. No sound. Just silence. As if nothing had happened. She exhaled shakily and climbed the stairs, only to bump straight into Raymond. "Where are you coming from?" he asked coldly, blocking her path. "None of your business." She tried to walk past, but he gripped her arm. "Don't walk out on me while I'm talking to you." I asked, "Where are you coming from?" Her eyes burned with anger. "What's your problem, Raymond? Have I ever asked where you always go? Stop pestering me." His face darkened. He raised his hand, then froze. "Go on," she said bitterly. "Hit me like you always do." He clenched his jaw and slowly lowered his hand. "Where did you go?" he repeated. She met his gaze. Her voice was sharp, cold. "I went to see my boyfriend." "Does that answer your question?" "You did what?" he said, stunned. "I need rest. Move." She brushed past him and stormed upstairs, leaving him speechless. Cassandra appeared moments later, wrapped in a white towel, a smug smile curling her lips. "Baby," she purred, pressing herself against him. "Why are you out here?" Raymond's tone was cold. "What do you want?" "Why are you talking to me in that tone?" she asked, narrowing her eyes. He sighed, softening. "I'm sorry," he murmured, pulling her close. He smiled against his neck. "You called that slut before I was done with you," she teased. "Can we go another round? I'm still wet." His eyes flickered toward the stairs. "She's home. So what?" Cassandra smirked. "The worst she can do is cry." She took his hand, leading him upstairs again. That night, Eureka couldn't sleep. Her body was still, but her mind screamed. Pain. The humiliation. The loneliness. She thought about calling Harvey. But she knew better. One wrong word could reach Raymond's father. And she'd be trapped even deeper. She needed peace. Before she lost her mind completely. The next day, Raymond returned with Cassandra, his laughter echoing through the hall, until he noticed the silence. No music, no singing, no sign of her. "Eureka!" he shouted, walking into her room. He checked the bathroom. Nothing. Her phone went straight to voicemail. Then something caught his eye. A folded note on the nightstand. He picked it up and read aloud. "By the time you find this, I'll be gone. Call me when you get to the States." His face twisted in disbelief. She left. Then his rage exploded. She left. He stormed out, shouting, "Cassandra!" His voice echoed through the mansion, but the silence that followed was louder than any scream. To be continued.